Did you ever notice someone looking at you from across a room and think maybe they're trying to tell you something secretly? Can a quick smile or a chat mean more than it seems? We're exploring a world today where what people do tells us more than what they say. Stay with us as we explain 12 quiet hints that a lady may like you but is keeping it a secret. And if any of these sound familiar, the last one could really make you see things differently. Welcome to our deep dive into subtle yet powerful ways that attract us to others. It happens a lot. You run into someone and feel something special, but you're not sure if they feel the same. Is she only being nice? Or is there something more in the way she smiles and looks at you? We're going to do more than just list these signs today. We'll show you how to understand them correctly. By the end of this video, you'll know how to notice the hidden messages and maybe see if a special someone is trying to tell you something. Let's begin. First, the meaningful smile. Let's look at something as easy but meaningful as a smile. If a lady is into you but trying to keep it hidden, the way she smiles at you could be a hint. Notice her smile when she looks at you. Is it just a polite, small smile, or does her whole face brighten up, even her eyes? A smile like this, especially if it's always brighter when you're around, means more than just being friendly. It's like a special sunshine just for you. In the complex world of attraction, a smile is usually the first sign. So, the next time you're around her, really see how she smiles. It might reveal feelings she hasn't put into words yet. Second, playing with hair and copying body movements. Did you ever catch her running her fingers through her hair while chatting with you? This common action is more than just a habit. It's a way of grooming without thinking about it, and it often means she's attracted. Ladies often touch, twirl, or flip their hair when they like someone. Another important thing to notice is if she copies your movements. This is called mirroring. If you lean forward, she leans forward. If you cross your legs, she does too. It shows a connection and understanding. Her copying your actions shows she's interested and wants to match up with you. It's not obvious, but it says a lot about how she feels. Next time you talk to her, see if she's playing with her hair more or if her movements are like yours. These quiet signs might mean she's secretly attracted. Third, showing her neck. This time, we look at a gesture that many people don't notice, but is actually very important. Showing the neck. It may look like a small, maybe even unintentional action. However, in the way of body language, when a woman shows her neck, it means a lot. She might do this in different ways, like tilting her head back, wearing clothes that show her neck, or moving her hair to the side. Why does this matter? The neck is a sensitive spot. When she shows it, it's like she's unconsciously showing trust and openness to you. This is a sign of trust, almost like an invitation to come closer. This behavior comes from deep instincts, where showing the neck is a sign of being open and submissive in the wild, and these instincts still affect how we act with each other. So next time you're with her, see if she often shows her neck when you're around. It might be a quiet but strong sign that she's interested and comfortable with you. Fourth, brief looks. When a lady is into you but trying not to show it, her eyes can give her away. Watch for how often she glances at you. These quick looks are more than just checking you out. They're like little peeks into her hidden feelings. It's like a game of looking and then looking away. She looks to make a connection, but then looks away to keep some mystery. It's important to know how eye contact works in understanding people. Direct eye contact can be strong and show a lot. If she likes you, she might find it hard to keep looking directly at you because of her feelings. So she might just give quick, shy glances. If you see her quickly, look at you and then look away. Especially when you both look at each other at the same time, it means something. These fast glances are her quiet way of connecting with you while hiding her real feelings. They are short but powerful signs of her interest. So watch for these quick moments of eye contact. 5th, biting lips and nervous actions. When a lady likes someone but doesn't want to show it, the way she acts can give her away. Biting or licking her lips is one sign. This isn't just a normal thing people do. When she does this a lot around you, it could mean she's nervously excited or trying to make you notice her lips, which is often a sign someone is interested. Being nervous is another giveaway. This can show up in different ways, like not sitting still, fiddling with her jewelry or clothes, or speaking hesitantly. These nervous behaviors are very revealing if they mostly happen when you're around. It's like her body and mind are both excited and worried, confused about her mixed feelings. Next time you're with her, watch for these quiet signs. Does she bite her lips more when she's talking to you? Do her hands shake a bit? Or does she act more restless than usual? These little but important actions might be her way of showing feelings she's keeping hidden. 6th, welcoming body movements. The way a person moves often tells a lot about what they feel, sometimes more than what they say. If a woman is into you but doesn't want it to be obvious, the way she moves can show her interest. Look for movements that seem friendly and open. These welcoming movements might be leaning in close when talking, not crossing her arms to show she's open, or pointing her feet towards you. These actions mean she's not just into the conversation, but also physically attracted to you. If she leans towards you or keeps her arms open, it shows she's open to you being there and might be interested in more than just talking. On the other hand, if she crosses her arms or turns her feet away, it might mean she's not interested or wants to keep some space. So, when you're around her, watch how she positions herself. Does she look like she's opening up to you physically? The way she moves might be a quiet but clear sign that she's interested. 7th, noticing small things. If a lady likes you but doesn't want to make it obvious, a big hint is that she remembers tiny details about you. This isn't just about having a good memory. It's about her really listening to what you say and do. See if she remembers little things from what you've talked about before. Does she mention your favorite book that you briefly talked about? Or know your dog's name after you told her just once? This kind of attention is more than just being polite. It shows she's truly interested in you and what you're all about. Remembering these details is her way of showing her interest without saying it directly. She's listening carefully, valuing what you say, and maybe wanting to get closer to you. It's often the small things that mean a lot. So, when you're talking to her next time, notice how much she recalls. It could tell you more than you think. 8th, picking a seat near you. This is a simple but important thing to notice. When a lady likes you but doesn't want it to be obvious, where she decides to sit can tell you a lot. It's not just about picking a place to sit. It's about being close to you. Watch where she chooses to sit in different places like work, school, or parties. Does she often sit near you, even when she could sit somewhere else? This isn't just by chance. She's doing it on purpose. Sitting close to you means she can be in your space, talk more easily, and share experiences together. It's a quiet way of showing she likes being around you and wants to be near you, without being too clear about it. Next time you're both in the same room, see where she sits. It might be a subtle but obvious sign she's interested. 9th, hidden compliments. When a lady has feelings for you but doesn't want it to be too clear, the nice things she says might be hidden in normal conversation. These aren't straight-up compliments, but more like hints hidden in what she says. Listen for little comments that show she notices your good points, but in a subtle way. For instance, she might laugh at your jokes when others are around or say she likes your ideas during a chat. These kinds of compliments are done in a way that doesn't directly say, "I like you," but more like she admires things about you. Noticing these hidden compliments is important. They're how she shows she thinks highly of you without really showing her true feelings. It's her safe way of letting you know she's impressed without the risk of being turned down. So, the next time you talk to her, pay close attention to how she speaks. The nice things she says that aren't so obvious could be signs of her interest. 10th, trying to get your notice. When a woman has a crush on you but doesn't want to make it too obvious, she might still try to get your attention in quiet ways. This can show in different ways, like how she talks or what she does when you're near. Watch how she acts when you're around. Does she try harder to be funny, or does she share stories that she thinks you'd like? Maybe she talks about things she knows you're really into. These aren't just random things. They're her ways of getting you to notice her and show she's interested in your likes. The effort she puts into getting your attention are signs of her feelings without words. She's trying to connect with you and be seen by you, without being too forward about her feelings. So, the next time you're both in the same place, look at how she acts. Does she seem to be trying to impress you? Her actions could be subtle hints that she's interested. 11th, putting more effort into how she looks. This is a clear sign when a lady likes you but doesn't want to make it too obvious. People often try to look nice, but when you see her making extra effort in her appearance around you, it's meaningful. Watch if she dresses up more or styles her hair differently when you're there. She might wear fancier clothes, put on makeup more carefully, or try new hairstyles. These aren't just to look good overall, they're to get your attention. This extra care in how she looks is a way of showing her feelings without words. It's how she shows she's interested in you and wants you to notice her. It means she's thinking about how you see her. Next time you see her, look for any changes in how she looks. It might be a quiet but obvious hint that she's trying to make an impression on you. 12th, joining in your interests and activities. If a woman is into you but wants to keep it quiet, she might start to get interested in the same things as you. This can be seen when she shows up at places you go to often, talks about things she knows you like, or starts getting into hobbies you enjoy. Look for signs that she's getting into what you're into. Does she talk about a movie you like, or come to an event you're part of? Maybe she's begun to learn about a sport or hobby you're really into. These aren't just random things. They're her way of trying to share things with you and make connections. Her getting involved in your interests is a big sign she's attracted to you. It shows she doesn't just want to be near you, but she also wants to really connect with you by getting to know and join in the things you're passionate about. Next time you see her showing interest in your hobbies, think of it as an important hint of her quiet affection. As we wrap up our guide on the 12 signs a woman might like you but is trying not to show it, think about these subtle cues in your interactions. Recognizing these signs can be key to understanding hidden emotions and potential connections. Now it's over to you, our viewers. Have you seen any of these signs in someone? Or maybe you've been the one giving these signals? Share your experiences in the comments. Let's discuss and learn from each other's stories. And remember to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it insightful. Your engagement helps us create more content that unravels the mysteries of human connection. Thanks for watching, and keep a keen eye on those subtle signs in your future encounters.